first question I want to ask you is, how do you cope with all this pressure that they put on you? Because I know you are always performing everywhere and everything. And how do you juggle?
It's not easy. It's what we ask for. It's what we ask for, and when it comes, we have to be able to put up with it. It's like when you ask God for blessing, and God begins to bless you, and you cannot contain it. So as we are asking for blessings, we need to prepare for how we contain it. So I have to do everything together. I was having an online meeting that ended a bit late.
Okay.
So, but I'm here with you, and I'm glad
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Before the COVID-19 lockdown, there was hardly any show in Lagos, wedding, events, concerts, and all that your name will not be mentioned. So how did you cope before the lockdown?
Yes, to the glory of God. Yes.
Even birthdays, because I know I've encountered you.
I'm in the social events, and I'm in the event sector, and I like to be the best at what I do. You understand? There's something we call ourselves in our team here in the office. We call ourselves premium. So it means that if you have any event, premium, we call ourselves premium. Yes. So it means that if you have any event that is really happening and you don't have us there, then the event is not complete. So, and it works for us. Every major event we were there.
So how did you take the news then in March of the lockdown? How did it hit you? How did it affect you?
For me, it came as a shock. I just got back from Dubai. I had an event in Dubai. I got back. Of course, COVID-19 was in Dubai at that time, so we're trying to look for a way to get out of it. Everybody's trying to stay safe. Okay. So yeah. So when I heard about the lockdown, I had an event on Saturday, and the lockdown happened around Thursday or Friday. I'd been paid for the event. I'd prepared for the event, and we were told all events cancelled. It came as a shock. A lot of questions came. What's going to happen? Are we going to refund? Of course, no refund policy. No refund policy. The new date that they are going to fix, are we going to be free on that new date? So we all thought it was child's play. Okay, social gathering cancelled. Okay, no problem. We were managing with that. And then the week after, there was a total stay-at-home lockdown. That was when I knew that this is really, really, really happening. That this is real, No income. We make we make income from going out. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, we make income from social gatherings. We make income from social gathering. We earn a living from multitude, really. So at that time, we have to start innovating. What can we do to stay afloat? What can we do to remain relevant? What can we do to still impact people? And at that point, I came up with the online praise party concept that we had for a while, and that's what has been keeping us busy since then till now. But of course, everything is happening online now. I'm sure if not for COVID-19, this interview won't have it here. We'll probably have it written, or we'll have had it somewhere else. But for some reason or the other, this period has opened our eyes to so many things that we probably were not thinking about before as a people, and everybody's adjusting. But of course, we all can't wait to go back to normal life. I was still telling someone that we need to play and see people happy. You understand? As artists, sometimes we get our energy from the people. You understand? But now you are playing online and you're looking at a system or a computer or something, and you're wondering what's going on. You don't even know if the people are feeling you, they're dancing or any of those things, So, well, people say it's the new normal. I am not going to accept this new normal because we have to go back to normal life as soon as we can.
We have to go back to normal life.
Yeah.
You were supposed to you have this annual event you do, and I'm wondering, when are you doing it? When are you having this?
I had my concert. I have my concert every year in May at a hotel. In fact, I'd paid the deposit. I've started doing some adverts underground. But we had to cancel the event, of course. Yeah. Safety first. Even the halls are not opened. Aside the halls not being open, nobody wants to go anywhere now. Everybody just wants to leave. Everybody just wants to stay safe. BJ
Hmm.
SAX Live was meant to be 10th of May,
Hmm.
2020, but of course, 10th of May is past already, and we don't know when. Someone makes a joke. My friend makes a joke. Say we don't know when they are going to open the outside. So it means the outside is locked for, So we don't know what to do. It's crazy. We're losing money. A lot of people have paid for different dates. Now
Hmm.
they all have to shift their dates to a date where another person has paid for. You understand?
I do.
So it just looks like we're going to move this year, move it to next year because I had an event in Dubai, I had an event in the Caribbeans, I had a lot of events outside the country that they've paid for. I bought my tickets.
Hmm.
You understand? So most of them just move every event to next year, same date.
Hmm. That's serious. That's serious. No, yeah, I can hear you. I can hear
Yeah,
you.
they all move their event to same date next year.
Oh,
So
same date next year.
yeah. So it means
That's
that whatever I want to, my income next year has to reduce because the same dates they are all moving their events to next year, I won't be able to have anything coming at that time. So we are one of the most affected sectors. But what can we do? It's nobody's fault. So
what are the lessons that you've learned with the COVID-19 lockdown?
well, number one lesson is that when people ask me where do I see myself in 5 years, I used to say this, say that, say blah blah, say this, projections and all those things. But now, if you ask me where I see myself, I don't know because yeah, if someone had told me that I'll be here by now, I'll have said it's a lie. You understand? Because I would have said, by now I'll be in Canada or by now I'll be at this event. But we are all at home doing nothing for the past 2 months plus. You understand? So I've learned that there's a God. Of course, I know there's God, but I've learned that God oversees the affairs of men, and we can plan, and we can plan, project. His own plan is the final. So I was trying to imagine at the crossover service last year, people were saying, "This is my year of this, my year of that, my year of divine upliftment, my year of, but we don't know that it's our year of staying at home. It's our year, maybe it's our year of rest, physical rest, more like it. I've also learned that the importance of contract
Okay.
for every deal, for every program. Of course, here at my own outfit, at BJ SAX, we always have our contracts, no refund. A lot of people want their refund, but we don't refund. We
Hmm.
would rather have you pick a new date.
Pick a new date. Okay. Fair
Yes,
enough. Fair enough.
so because it's nobody's fault.
Yeah.
You know, I've also learned the power of social media.
Power of social media.
Yes, the power of social media because that's what we are all left with now. That's what we are left with to reach out to the fans, to reach out to friends and family. So everything that we used to do in church is now online. Interviews like this one that we're having now is now online. Everything is online.
Hmm.
Music, concerts, um, everything really is now online. So um, there are a lot of things that there are a lot of meetings that would have been done online that we all go to attend. Some people go abroad to attend meetings that will have been done online, and the results will still be the same.
Hmm. Let me take you back to how it all started for you.
All
SAX.
right.
You and SAX.
Hmm.
Relationship between you and SAX.
Okay, I said this story a lot. Um, someone said thanks for making Saturdays fun. Well, we give glory to God. we have our online party every Saturday. We've had it. We had the final edition this last Saturday. I started playing sax from secondary school. I was fortunate to attend a school that was grounded in music. They had the music
Which school?
so Caleb International College.
Okay.
So I went there. I was as a young boy then. I was very tiny. I was very small in stature. So people used to say only big boys can play wind instrument because they need strength and energy to blow. And I was like, no way. As tiny as I am, I will do this, and everybody will be fine. So yeah, as I was saying, so I started learning the sax from the secondary school. I was in JSS2 when I started, and I played the trumpet first. I played the trumpet while I was in JS2 for a while, and then when I got to maybe after a year, I switched to the sax, and the rest is history. I started from a very young age. That's over 20, about 20 years now. At that time, it was just a school thing, play at the assembly, play national anthem, and all those things. But as time went on, when I got into the university, that was when I started professionally. I went to Olabisi Onabanjo University in Ogun State.
Okay.
So that was where I started professionally. You know how as students we always want something extra to come in, from aside what we get from home. So
Yeah.
saxophone was my own extra, at that time. So, and fortunately for me, before I finished secondary school, I had built BJ sax to an extent that I studied mechanical engineering, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I finished, I was sure what I wanted to do because at that time I was able to know what is what, at that time.